Yeah, as I was scrolling through YouTube, I found this video, and it's scary. Anyways, let's start.
The problem with that asteroid that destroyed dinosaurs was not that it fell, but where it fell. This colossal space rock found the worst place where it could land. Also, the angle at which it hit the ground was the most unfortunate. If it had fallen vertically...
Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. What is that? What is that? Okay, there's a lot of things wrong with this. That is wrong in every single way. First of all, Spinosaurus did not look like that. And second of all, Spinosaurus was not alive when the asteroid hit Earth. It wasn't alive during the KP extinction. And third, why is the Spinosaurus the size of a mountain? How is that physically possible? Because wouldn't it just die from gravity? Like, it just collapse under the pressure of its own weight. Anyway,
fallen vertically, there would have been less destruction. But it fell at such an angle that it threw a huge amount of dust into the air. After the disaster occurred, tons of soot started burning. 65 million years ago, only 13% of Earth's surface contained the right amount of sulfur and oil needed to form a colossal amount of soot. If the asteroid had fallen on the other 87% of the territory...
What is that? And why is it like the size of a freaking kaiju? Is this the new Godzilla x Kong and the new Empire secret scene revealed? It's starting to remind me of the age of dinosaurs.
What the hell? Dinosaurs could still be living today, but it hit the worst place and lifted 1 million tons of burning material into the sky. A cloud of incandescent particles covered the sky and set off on a journey across the mainland. Then, these particles settled on the ground and caused large-scale fires. Trees were burning and sending more soot into the sky. But the asteroid collided not only with rocks, it fell on the coast in a place where the seabed was filled with sulfate. As a result of the collision, it started burning, which caused the release of sulfuric acid into the atmosphere. The air became poisoned. It seems the dinosaurs didn't stand a chance. And now, let's imagine the asteroid falling in another place, somewhere in the middle of the ocean. Huge waves flooded part of the land, but almost all kinds of dinosaurs survived. Or even better, the rock could have fallen somewhere in the desert and left behind a giant crater. That's all. Yes, several dinosaurs passing by wouldn't have survived the collision, but the situation wouldn't have been so critical in general. So, giant lizards remain dominant on our planet. They don't allow other animals to develop since Tyrannosaurus...
So basically, here's what would happen if dinosaurs never went extinct. And yeah, well, I mean, they're still alive, but like, the non-avian dinosaurs went extinct. So basically, let's just say what he said, the asteroid hits another area. Basically, what would happen is humans would not evolve. Basically, so we were at one point like these mammal-looking like primate things, and when the dinosaurs went extinct, like they were at the very bottom of the food chain. And then when dinosaurs went extinct, they thought, oh yeah, they're all extinct. Yeah, we should like rule this, and then they evolved into mammals, most mammals today, and including us humans. So if the dinosaurs never went extinct, humans would have never evolved into what are humans today. The Earth would never see humans because dinosaurs would never see humans because they would never evolve. That we'd continue just being small rodents.
Other ferocious reptiles hunt mammoths and other ancient creatures. The population of mammals is decreasing.
If humans are mammals, then that means our population should be decreasing.
Velociraptors are fighting for territories with saber-toothed tigers.
Wait, hold on, stop. You said saber-toothed tiger. Also, it's Smilodon, Smilodon. If it's fighting saber-toothed tiger, then what the heck is this thing? Is that the short-faced bear?
And giant bears. A struggle for survival.
What is this image you're showing? And why are they dragging their tails? The Giganotosaurus is supposed to be way bigger than the Smilodon.
Between dinosaurs and other animals begins. Then the Ice Age comes, and some reptiles don't survive. Then new players enter the field. Those are humans' early ancestors.
No.
Living side by side with dinosaurs is difficult. Lizards attack settlements and caves, so people have to build high walls for protection.
Hey, there's this Tyrannosaurus Rex outside our cave. Yeah, we should just go ahead and buy some Legos and then build a brick wall, yeah.
By the way, the Tyrannosaurus poses less danger to people
What even are you showing here?
than you might have thought. According to the latest research, many creatures were able to run away from this monster.
They're not monsters, they're just animals, like any other.
Yes, you probably saw how easily they caught up with cars in the movies, but it wouldn't be as scary in reality.
Well, actually, it would be kind of scarier in real life than in the movies. So yeah.
Paleontologists and biologists have analyzed the strength of dinos' bones and found out that the creature couldn't reach high speeds. The maximum it was capable
What kind of T-Rex skeleton are you showing?
of was running twice as slow as a field athlete. Thousands of years have passed. People have learned to live with dinosaurs. They've even managed to tame some lizards. They've domesticated herbivorous dinosaurs to develop agriculture. Triceratopses and bulls now plow fields together. Imagine farms swarming with diplodocus or brachiosauruses. People climb their long necks and pick fruit from high trees. Stegosauruses protect
My god, why is that Stegosaurus so oversized? Is it a kaiju?
pastures from wolves and velociraptors. Dinosaurs with shells
Okay, there's some problems here. Okay, you're showing what looks like the Sahara Desert with an ankylosaurus in it. Ankylosaurs lived in North America, not in North Africa. Also, why the heck is an orange slice the sun?
such as ankylosauruses
Ankylosaurus. What kind of pronunciation is that?
help people across deserts. They, along with camels and donkeys, carry heavy loads. People share the planet with ancient lizards and live in harmony. The situation in the seas and oceans is much worse. Sea reptiles attack wooden ships and catch all the fish. Imagine that you're sailing to another continent with tons of grain, fabrics, fur, and other goods. And then a giant mosasaur appears on the horizon. It's one of the most powerful sea lizards. It comes across a wooden ship. It bites into the deck and pulls the whole boat underwater. Water dinosaurs
Mosasaurus was not a dinosaur.
are the main obstacle to communication between countries. This slows the progress down for 100 years. People built metal ships to withstand the attacks of the mosasaur. And finally, they managed to establish sea connections. A similar problem occurs when the first planes take off into the sky. Imagine you're flying on a passenger Boeing. You look out of the window and see a pterodactyl.
What kind of pteranodon model is that? Is that Rodan?
Wait, it's impossible. These winged lizards aren't so fast, but they can catch up with a helicopter or some old biplanes. This poses a serious threat to flights, so people install sound protection systems on board each aircraft. Pterodactyls hear irritating ultrasound from a distance and fly as far away from it as possible. People equip submarines and ships with the same sound shields. Then, after people have learned how to defend themselves from dinosaurs, another problem appears. Lizards are the kings of wildlife, so they displace all other animal species. Dinosaurs run across African savannas, and lizards with fur live in cold winter forests. Lions, wolves, and bears are not
Why is the sun a sunflower in nighttime? That's not logical.
the rulers of the wild. Rhinos fight with Parasaurolophuses. Stegosauruses attack hippos and take away their territories.
I'm pretty sure a hippo is way more dangerous than the Stegosaurus. Well, maybe not way more dangerous, but still more dangerous.
Venomous dinosaurs live in jungles. Lizards that can climb trees scare monkeys. Imagine a reptilian ape jumping from one branch to another. To save regular animals from extinction, people have to control the population of predatory reptiles. Huge parks and nature reserves appear in all countries. People transport dinosaurs there and separate them from other wildlife. Dinosaurs seem to be completely under control. When the danger caused by giant reptiles passes, people begin to breed smaller, harmless lizards. Someone buys a chameleon, and someone keeps a Microceratus at home.
That cage looks a bit too small for a Microceratus.
There are dinosaur exhibitions. People take these creatures
Why is the human and the dinosaurs giants in this video?
for a walk as if they were dogs. Some people take selfies with reptiles, go shopping, and sit in cafes with small lizards. Dinosaurs aren't formidable now. They're kinda cute.
In the wild, they're still going to be dangerous. Just because a lion is being kept in a zoo and is going to care about humans doesn't mean that every lion is going to know that humans aren't bad.
People ride horses, camels, Parasaurolophuses, and Pachycephalosauruses. Of course, many have tried to tame velociraptors, but failed. Those are dangerous reptiles and they don't know how to obey. Taming them is almost as difficult as taming an alligator. But dogs and cats are still more popular because they're more intelligent. The brain of a dinosaur is almost the same as that of a chicken. But who knows, if they had lived to this day, perhaps they would have evolved into smarter creatures. Just imagine if dinos were intelligent.
They are intelligent.
In this case, people would have a big problem. Some scientists think that even if a meteorite hadn't destroyed the dinosaurs, they wouldn't have survived to this day. They needed to carry their own colossal weight at all times.
Dude, dinosaurs have been around for like millions of years. Won't they just adapt to it?
It was an enormous load on their bones and joints. Most dinosaurs wouldn't have been able to survive the Ice Age with such characteristics, but smaller lizards might have succeeded. Fast and agile dinosaurs, such as velociraptors and Pachycephalosauruses, would have survived, but in what form? Could dinosaurs have already evolved into something else? Look at the good old chicken. Many scientists believe it's a direct descendant of the formidable Tyrannosaurus. Somewhere deep inside the
You're now showing the Allosaurus from Ark.
bird's DNA, there are genes that the dinosaur had. Yep, it's hard to believe, but look at the chicken's body structure and how it walks. Remove the plumage, cover the creature with scales, and give it toothy jaws instead of a beak. And now, you have a mini T-Rex in the coop.
What? No. T-Rex was not an avian dinosaur. It went extinct because it was a non-avian dinosaur.
And by the way, not only chickens might be the relatives of giant lizards, many birds are dinosaurs' living descendants. Surprisingly, alligators, snakes, crocodiles, and monitor lizards are not as close to ancient reptiles as pelicans, storks, and other flying creatures.
Except for bats and other flying insects. This part of the video is probably the only part I can agree with.
Over millions of years of evolution, the paws of dinosaurs turned into wings, and toothy elongated jaws ended up as beaks. The genetics of birds is the key to understanding dinosaurs. Pelicans are similar to pterodactyls.
Pteranodon is not a dinosaur.
Ostriches to velociraptors. Perhaps many other animals also share some genes with ancient lizards. If the meteorite hadn't fallen, all dinosaurs would have evolved into completely different, unusual creatures. Scientists want to carefully study the DNA of birds and try to reverse evolution with the help of genetic engineering. They hope to breed dinosaurs out of eggs one day. But to do this, they need to find a specific genome that hasn't changed over tens of millions of years. It hides in the DNA, and it's not so easy to find it and extract it. Do you think we will see powerful reptiles by 2050?
That's it for today. So hey, if you
So yeah, that's it. This is one of my first videos that are kind of like this. So yeah, I also want to say shout out to Harris T Sang YT2. Pretty sure it's his name. Anyway, shout out to him because he actually I asked him to review a video on a bad paleontology video I saw, and he accepted it. So yeah, shout out to him. And I hope you all enjoyed this video. Have a good day. Love you guys. Bye.